a day out with me on Mounjaro. This is going to be a little bit of a different one. So today I thought, it's a glorious day. Why not take me and my fellow munchers out for the day? So if you fancy, come on with me, solo, to look at some gorgeous views, scenery, and generally a little chit chat about how we're doing. Then come along, like, subscribe, and let's get into it, shall we? Right, first things first, a little day trip out, things we must have. Water bottle, keep it full. Also, you might notice, my arms are out. Yes, they are out. And I've started doing this lately, having this confidence in the arms and being free, having them out. Why not? So we've got the water. Let's pop quickly to the shop, get ourselves a quick sarnie for our trip. Nothing worse than being hangry, is there? Let's go!
Shopping at Tesco.
Right, just got in the car, back from the old Tesco Express. Oh, someone's trying to prove something with the size of their exhaust. They must have massive hands. Anyway, got myself a tuna and sweet corn sarnie because I don't always fancy taking anything too, you know, like a chickeny salad. I don't tend to find that on a little trip out. Little nana. Ooh. And a little Eat Natural dark chocolate bar. Now, they're not the best things in the world. They've actually probably got quite a lot of sugar in them, but keeps you going when you're out and about. So let's get on with it, shall we? To the woods. Okay, so I've just arrived. Takes me about 25 minutes to get here, and it is a fabulous space. I've actually got the little membership to Wendover Woods, Forestry, England. Because having this membership, obviously you get to have your free parking. I mean, bonus. But it also makes me use it. Otherwise, I mean, I'm so lucky that I've got a gorgeous area that I live around anyway. But gets me arse out and about and really in nature. It's stunning here. Let me know in the comments below if any of you live Hertfordshire way, ever been to Wendover Woods in general, because that's where I am today. Like I say, this is a bit of a different one for me, but I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm taking you on a little date day. I'm not great at winking. Just have a little wander together, see what comes up, see what we're thinking about, see if it evokes any emotions of power and all of that. And talking of power, bit of a side note here. Last video I told you I went to a tarot reading. Well, I've gone deeper, haven't I? I've only gone deeper, haven't I? I went to a full moon women's circle. Yeah, some of you will be thinking, she's one of those. And you'd be right, because it did something for the soul. I feel empowered, I feel ready. We've got a new moon. Bring it on, sisters. There's someone in the car next to me. Bring it on, sisters. They're fine. It's a great time. Got 6 months of this year. 6 months still of this year, and I can't believe we're already in July. We always think, oh, what haven't we done? What haven't we achieved? Let's refocus, everyone. What have we achieved? What have we done? Even if it's little things. Like I trimmed my toenails earlier. Tick. So let's not all focus on those big, massive things that we had to achieve. Let's focus on the day-to-day things that we're starting to achieve. So take this moment, have a little think about what is it that you've been doing that you can start to tick off day by day. That's a little bit deep for now, isn't it? So should we get on with it? Take you to the woods. Buckle up. Now I'm just walking in and I can already hear the distant screams of children. Now I must invest in a good microphone, mustn't I? Because you can just probably hear wind around me right now, which isn't ideal, but hopefully when we get a little bit more in the foresty trees, that'll muffle out any wind and we can have a little chin wag. Let's go in, let's avoid the racket of happy laughter of children and crack on. I'm starting off on the Wellbeing Trail, which is, I think it just blends into the 5k route. My other half did a 5k here before, and he came up looking like he'd just survived some kind of zombie apocalypse. So it's a 5k I won't be doing, I'll tell you that for nothing. Just past the dog that looks the same size as a Disney horse. Disney horse always feel that they look a little bit bigger than a stallion. It's just an observation, really. I'm going to take you to see someone very special right now. You don't want to miss this. This is a hook and a half. Get ready. It's only the blimmin' Gruffalo, isn't it? Now, there is something super liberating about taking myself for this walk, because pre-Mounjaro, which is why we're all here, let's be honest, I wouldn't have even really taken myself out for really any walks, especially, and this sounds ridiculous, but especially with my arms out. It's almost like I needed other people to have that confidence. And now I'm just having my stroll. Just had a feeling today. Felt like I needed to get out. Now it is a hefty 28 degrees in Hertfordshire, UK today. So it is warm, but I'm feeling very comfortable in the heat. Before, I would close those blinds and I'd be almost angry when the sun came out. Do let me know in the comments below if you felt the same way at all, because it feels like an odd feeling. I used to feel very angry when the sun came out and very resentful maybe that I couldn't be comfortable in it. you know, not even just about how I looked, but just feeling comfortable. And now I'm feeling really comfy, just out and about, just having a walk in the sun and not even thinking, oh, what are those people thinking about me? Are they looking at me? Do they think, gosh, she shouldn't be wearing that, or she needs to cover up, or, oh, she's covered up, she must be hot. You know, you could never win. If I was covered up, I always thought people were looking at me because I'm covered up in 28-degree heat. And if I wasn't covered up, I'd think people are looking at me because they think, gosh, you should put those armbands for arms away. In reality, I bet most people couldn't give a shiny shite. Also, just to show that I've got a guaranteed way to make you laugh, ready? It's with one angle and no words needed. Here we go. Nailed it, didn't I? I know I did. Don't even question it. Thinking about motivation and what motivates us to get out for a walk, you know, the small thing of me having a membership here, having that membership, by the way, this is not me selling a membership, hilarious, but me having the membership here was a bit of a kick to come out and use it, because if I don't come out and use the parking, then I've spent that money for this year for nothing. So that was a really good push to get out and about. But another big push, if I haven't got my watch, I've got a little refurbed Apple Watch, other watches are available, but if I didn't have my watch fully charged, I'm almost like, oh, the walk doesn't count if I can't record it, which is ridiculous, but it's just how I feel. So having that motivation where you can actually track and monitor what you've been doing might be something that helps you out. Let me know again in your comments below what you might do that gives you that spur, or gives you that urge to get out and about when maybe you might not. We're going downhill. Hold on, everyone. Buckle up, riders. The woods is also a brilliant place to go on days when it's super, super hot, because you just get all this shade. It's just so nice and cool. You've got the dappled sunlight. I love a dappled. And like a sprinkling of sun to keep us going. I'm a bit nervous in case someone overhears me chatting away to y'all. But you know, they'll pass me and I'll never see them again. This is a family member. Apart from the little shits in the background having fun, how dare they? I didn't have fun at school. Probably this time when I was in school, mid-July, I was doing a sports day. Do we think that was fun? Not for this. Not what they'd give me at sports day. And let me know again in the comments, what would they give you for sports day? As a round little apple, I'd get given the javelin or shot put, because apparently if you're fat you can throw. I couldn't do either. Couldn't throw, couldn't run, couldn't jump. Give me an ice cream contest though. Gold every time. So true, isn't it, to appreciate what we're thankful for. We might always focus on those big things, but taking that time just to come out and think, well, what am I thankful for? Thankful for the ability that I've got to get up and do a walk. Thankful that I'm on this journey. Thankful to myself for putting myself on this journey. Have a little reflect about some of the things that you might be grateful for as well. Now we know the big common thing that we've all got in common is we're on this Mounjaro journey. So grateful for the fact that we've got a tool to help us and we're on the right road to doing that, to getting to where we want to be and getting to be the best version of us that we can be. Thankful that we're putting ourselves first and we're getting a version of ourselves that we actually probably didn't think possible. Thankful that we've got this community around us as well. So when we maybe don't make all the right choices, which we won't, and that's fine, we've got a way to get back on track. But together, take a moment, have a little think. Write it down. Can you hear the echo of kids in the background? Listen. Sounds like the start of the Blair Witch Project. Should I be nervous? Or a Netflix documentary, isn't it? Maybe I should make some weird barking noises to really shit them all up. I feel like you need an obligatory shot of my feet walking. Cut to shot. As I'm walking out here as well, by myself, just reflecting on my own thoughts. Oh, it's a dangerous place to be. I'm just thinking about how before I wouldn't even come out and about without a face on, without a good old slap on. You know, I'd always have to have a full face of makeup on. I considered it my identity so that I could be the girl with the eyeliner or the girl with the nice makeup rather than the little chubby one in the background. I always wanted a different way to be identified, whether that was having a different hair colour. My hair used to be red and then it was always reflecting it in my clothes, whereas now, you know, got a bit of tinted moisturiser on, you know, I'm not savage, but you know, I'll spend a lot more of my time without makeup on, and not just when I'm by myself. Like the other day, me and my other half went to see his dad, and I would never have been around without makeup on before, but now I just had my SPF on and just had confidence in myself. And it's so fascinating, the realisation that being overweight and being so self-conscious reflected in so much more my clothes or my physicality in that way, but actually affected how I'd conduct myself in terms of, would I wear makeup, would I not wear makeup, would I do my hair? Everything about my hair and makeup had to be perfect to make up for the fact that I felt so uncomfortable in the rest of my body. And it's just a change that I've noticed in the last couple of months where, you know, if I'm not going out into anything fancy, I just won't have makeup on and I feel great. I feel fresh. Anyway, we're still on our butterfly. We're still on the 5k running route, and like I say, clearly not running this, and will never probably attempt to run this. Maybe I will at some point, but definitely not until like October when it's a bit cooler, because there's lots of hills. But it's good for a walk, this 5k route, because it's good for me to get some hills in, get a bit of the sweat on. But I tell you, I am getting the sweat now. Got a sweaty knee crevice, got a sweaty elbow crevice. I ain't gonna start you on the arse crevice. We could fry an egg back here. Ah, gorgeous. This is so true. Embrace your imagination. Play can lower stress, stimulate creativity and boost energy. Challenge yourself to experience the forest with a playful mind. Can you find faces in tree trunks? Can you hear what the forest is saying? Problem is, I do have a slightly overactive imagination. So if I start spotting faces in the trees, it's going to be like the scene from Snow White. It's going to be carnage. For anyone that doesn't know that scene, basically, the trees then have scary faces in them and their branches become arms. That scared me for a while, that has. Didn't know that was still in the old noggin. Don't want to see any faces in any trees, thank you very much. In all seriousness, what a gorgeous reminder to actually just pause and have a little look round. I know I'm on my phone documenting this to you, irony, but you know, I've only been doing this for a short period of time in relation to how long I've been out on this walk, and taking those times to look around, breathe. It's gorgeous, but set your machine to incline mode because we're going up. Oh, nice view. This little spot here is literally one of my favourite spots. It's so peaceful, like you're fully shaded but you're just looking at this gorgeous scenery. So what a perfect place to have a little bit of lunch. Note to self, might not have been the best idea to sit and have my lunch and then have to get straight back onto the uphill again. But oh well, there are some sizable, mighty horse poops around here now. I can't be sure if it was a horse or the dog that was the size of a Disney horse. Who knows? Let's follow the trail, see if we can find the culprit. So on my little 5k route now, I've just taken a turn off from the main wellbeing trail. So now it's not looking after my well-being at all. It just cares about hills and gruel and grit. And I love it. You can see the need to pat the glistened forehead, nose and chin, because I'm getting the sweat up. And I'll tell you, that is fabulous. That is what we want. We want to be burning, we want to be working. Not sure I want to be doing it in 28 degrees, but hey, I'm feeling good. You know, you can smell the sun cream on you. You know, that's exactly when it's almost sweating off. Didn't bring a top up, so fingers crossed. Oh my goodness, again. Let's just have a little moment, shall we? Let's just have a look. Blimey. It's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. God, we're so lucky. So lucky. For a gal that loves Christmas so much, she's got it tattooed on her arm. This is quite a highlight for me. Christmas trees, getting ripe and ready. The season will be yours soon, my friends. The season will be yours soon. Ding dong merrily on high! Oh, I really hope no one can hear me. Oh well. I really do hope you're enjoying this walk and talk as much as I am, and only when I get home will I realise if the sound quality was good enough to even put it up. But do let me know if this is the kind of thing you do like, and I might start to put some of these videos up a little bit more, a bit walking, talking, going on days out together. Still, of course, linked to Mounjaro, because it's a big thing that we've all got in common, and it is our everyday, isn't it? Being on Mounjaro is our everyday, so every choice we make is almost linked to it. So going out on this walk today has been linked to it. Focus on our well-being has been linked to it. Focus on even the food I decided to take with me has been linked to it. So yeah, a few more day out ones I think might be quite nice, but let me know your thoughts. This content and me deciding to make this channel is so that we've all got a space together. So if it is a little bit therapeutic or a little bit nice to hear my ramblings in the background, maybe whilst you're cleaning the house or making your tea, then I'll continue. Do let me know. Obviously subscribe, like, all that stuff. I always forget to say that. If someone was to knock me out, form an orderly queue, and wake me up and say you're in New Zealand, or you're in Canada, or you're in the Lake District. But if they were to say I was somewhere like that, I'd believe them. I'd believe them. I wouldn't think I was in the middle of Hertfordshire, because just the trees are just something else. Going downhill. Should have worn a sports bra for this. I can't stop! So that downhill, although sprightly, did not last long. I'm on my way north of a hill right now. Again, we love it, we want it, we strive for it. Yes, we do. Keep telling yourself that, Lauren. With the last little video I put up and spoke about how I put some plans into action so that I don't let don't let my bad day turn into a bad week, month, year, etc. And I spoke about, just going for a walk around the block. This really does, now I know this is a bit of a bigger walk. If you have got the ability and you're blessed to be able to go for a wander, then go for it. It's amazing what it does for the mind more than anything else. I know I say it in a lot of videos, but very aware that everyone might not watch every single video because but it's so good for the mind because you know that you're doing something good for your body. So straight away, that fogginess of, oh, I'm not doing the right things for my body, I've made bad food choices today, it's all eliminated because you've just put something really good into it. Whether it's a walk around the block, whether it's a walk up a hill, whether it's a dog walk, whatever it might be. And if it's not walking, if it's, going for a little swim or just having a little dance, a little couch dance even, whatever it might be, just something to release those endorphins again is so valuable for the mind. And let's be honest, most of this journey, any weight loss journey, any fitness journey, is more mind. Oh, you little bastard. Sorry about that. Sorry, I had something on me. I don't know if it's a spider or a bee, but either way, it was biting me. It wasn't a bee, but something was biting. Little shit. Anyway, positive mind frame, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it really does help to just get your mind into that better headspace. It's not going to solve everything, but it might just solve something for those 10 minutes, half an hour that you're out and about. Clears the cobwebs away. That sting really hurt. What was that? Okie doke, so we're only on 3.7k at the moment. It feels like a lot further because of the amount of uphills. And I did stop for my little bit of lunch, didn't I? And we had a fatal spider bite in between. So thoughts at the moment are, how long would it take somebody to find me? Because look, it's pretty deserted. How long would it take somebody to find me? This spider bite does take full hold. The best we can hope for is that I do a Spider-Man. I don't know what his name is. Is it Tom something or is that his actor name? Who knows? Whatever the Spider-Man guy is. Best case scenario. So if you see anything on the news about girl scales Wendover Woods tree via webbed wrist device, then it's me. I definitely need to come back here to have barbecue with friends or family because they've got little barbecue areas here. Again, I'm at Wendover Woods. They've got a little barbecue. You can see there. Oh, there. I don't know what my pointer is. They've got little barbecues that you can hire out with little benches nearby. It's all super clean, all really lovely and perfect for a little family day or a little group gathering. Bring your burgers and bits and you can have a little barbecue whole day out here. They've got Go Ape as well just here on site and all those walking trials, all those walking trails as well. So lots and lots to do for all sorts of different people as well. You can just sit and have a chill out, play some board games, have a picnic, or you can also go and do the adventure bits, bring your bike down, yeah, have a grand old time, just have some cocktails, why not? Go Ape is definitely going to be something on my to-do list as well, something I would never have done at my previous size because I'd be worried that the wire would break. So definitely something I need to do, and I'll take you along for that if I do it. Well, I can get to my car in the car park just that way, but I've still got a little bit more to get my 5k topped up. I've even got a little ice cream van here, but that one's shut today. But I think over by their cafe they have little ice cream bits as well, but I'm not sure if the outdoor ones will be open today. But I'm not going to have an ice cream today because I've had, for those of you that saw my video recently, haven't had a great week. So I'm going to save those little ice creams for maybe being out and about when I go out with my other half or something like that, or friends, and have a little nice treat then with them. So what I think I might do is take myself over to the cafe, have a little sit outside because I'll show you the gorgeous view from outside there, and maybe have some water and my little nana. I'd done a genius thing and parked in the shade. Well, that chair's in the shade. This chair, slap bang in the sun. Oh, that's a Hot Wheel. That's a Hot Wheel, everyone. Don't touch your wheels. Thank goodness this seat isn't leather either, because it'd be like some kind of suction cup standing up, wouldn't it? It'd be like a mug at a coaster. The chair would come with me. That was a lovely thing to do. Lovely thing to do. I really enjoyed that. I did it by myself. Just having a couple of hours just out and about, have a little snackaroonie, have a little time to reflect was lovely. So I'm going to drive back home now, catch up with you in 2 minutes. So that's me back home now. Popped into Aldi, got a few bits and bobs. Gonna have quiche for tea, bit of quinchy. Got a couple of the protein yogurts, they're my faves. I really hope you've enjoyed this little video with me, and a bit of a different one, a bit of a wander. So do let me know in the comments below if you want a little bit more of that. I'd love to take you around on some little outings. Hope you have a glorious week, whatever you're up to. Do keep cool in that sun. Get a fan, get it round everywhere. Mine's gonna be firmly stuck to my undercarriage. And I'll see you very soon. Have fun, munchers!